President Ibrahim Raisi is dead after a helicopter crash on Sunday. That chopper forced to make a hard landing in heavy fog before it crashed in Iran's mountainous northwest region. Several other people were also on board, including the foreign minister. Iran's supreme leader is now calling for 5 days of mourning. Our foreign correspondent Britt Clennett joins us now. And before we get to that crash, Britt, I know you're there right in the middle of a protest where demonstrators are asking to bring the hostages home. Hamas and the Israel war still demanding our attention. Also, Netanyahu striking a deal to try to make that happen. What are you hearing?
Yeah, look, Kira, you can feel the frustration here. This is one of the main roads in Tel Aviv. We're just outside the military headquarters, and these protesters have blocked the street. They've stopped traffic right here. And as I say, every day that passes, these people, some of them are hostage relatives, are growing more and more frustrated. One of them just told me that they feel lost, that they say that Netanyahu has blood on his hands, that the government needs to strike a deal, and that every time they sense that a deal might be struck, they get let down. Now, on the ICC issuing an arrest warrant for Netanyahu alongside Yahya Sinwar, who is a Hamas top leader, they say they're insulted by that how can, when their relatives are being held by Gaza, when Hamas caused so much horrific destruction and death on October 7th, how can the two leaders be equated? But as I say, repeated calls here for a deal now, and they're growing every single day. There is another protest in Jerusalem tonight, so you get a sense that this tension here is escalating.
Well, and as we watch these protests and you talk about the tension only escalating, Britt, and you look at Iran's president now killed in this helicopter crash, and of course the ongoing conversations we've had about Iran funding Hamas, keeping that war going against Israel. What's the reaction been to the death of Iran's president and how it may impact, what you are seeing there on a daily basis in Tel Aviv?
Yeah, so Raisi was close. He was a hard-line cleric close to the Ayatollah. He was actually one of the main contenders to replace him. But at the same time, Mohammed Mokbar, who has replaced him temporarily, they say that there will be an election held within the next 50 days. He says it's kind of business as usual, especially when it comes to regional politics. We heard from Hezbollah saying that the support will continue. Hezbollah as well offering their condolences. So there is a sense that the norm will continue here, although Israel, as well as other countries around the world, will be watching this extremely closely, Kira. This is a region on heightened alert. Just last month, in April, we had Iran attacking, a direct attack on Israel for the very first time. So there is the fear that any kind of miscalculation, misunderstanding could spiral out of control, and that's something certainly people around the world will be watching very closely.
Yeah, so will we. Britt Clennett, thank you so much. Appreciate you.